welcome. This is Rewind. I'm James Lott Jr. of GLJ Media. And this time, usually alone, or I have a guest, but this time I have a co-host, a co-conspirator, my of all things bold and beautiful, Miss Tami Govea.
I like co-conspirator. I like that. Let's keep that.
All things of the heart of Bold and Beautiful. Hi, Tracy. People in the chat. I love it. Welcome to the show, of course. This is not Bold and Beautiful Mini Spotlight. That's the other show that we do on Sundays. And we're not doing that this Sunday, but I'll talk about that in the next segment, of course. But we're here to talk about the actual, it's called All About the Studio Opening Event for Bold and Beautiful. They're in a new studio. I want you guys to come on in. A&E is here. Kim and Clark, come on in, folks. Come on in. Join us this evening. We're going to show you pictures, a little bit of video. We're going to talk about the event at the new Sunset Las Palams Studios. Tammy and I both are excited to actually share this with you. We had a great time. But first, I do my church announcements, what I always do. This is Bold and Beautiful Rewind, a mostly audio podcast. And sometimes I do video sometimes. But you can check it out all streaming service platforms out there. Under Bold and Beautiful Rewind. And then, of course, on YouTube, the granddaddy of them all, JLJ Media, we do have soaps. Other soaps we do. So we do Bold and Beautiful Mini Spotlight along with YNR and GH. And starting September 7th, Beyond the Gates. We'll be back. Not here this weekend. Look for us this weekend. Don't send me text messages like, are you on today? No, we ain't. Tammy and I are not laboring. Amanda and I are not laboring. Candace and I are not laboring. And Frank Moran certainly is not going to be laboring. We'll be off enjoying the weekend of some sort. Tammy, are you doing anything this weekend?
I have not even given any thought. I don't want to plan anything. I don't want to schedule anything. I just want to be and see where that goes, right? A little spontaneity.
I'm going to see Shucked, the musical about corn, on the matinee on Saturday at the Pantages Theater in Hollywood.
I love the Pantages.
Me too. My friend Quinn Van Antwerp is in it. He was in a Broadway production, and he's in a touring company. And I know him because of the first audio drama I ever produced was Forever and a Day. He played a major character on there. That's how we met. So I'm going to see him actually in action on stage. I'm very, very excited. And his baby.
That's how you met?
Yeah.
That's so. What a story. That's amazing.
They hired him on and play a major character. I was producing it, of course. I was narrating it. That's how I got to meet him. I had a huge crush. I still do. But him and his wife Mackenzie both are expecting their baby any minute now. So it's there's a lot going on for him. But they're here. If you're in LA area or somewhere you can get to the Pantages, it's a great theater. They have lots of great productions. This is my first time going there in about a year. I haven't been in about a year. But I love it, and I can't. And Shucked, it sounds good. From what I saw, it sounds really good. It won some Tonys, but I'm very excited. Can't expect to chat. Okay. Sure. Okay. Also, this Thursday, another Bold and Beautiful related thing. Tami Govea, take it away. What's going on Thursday?
Well, we are dropping some shows. We're dropping some segments. Annika had her incredible Bachelorette party at Mickey's in WeHo, and it was a Bachelorette open to the fans because it was also a fundraiser for Camp Lightbulb, and everyone was so generous with their donations and with their love for Annika. So those interviews that JLJ Media and I covered at that event are dropping on Thursday, and I am so excited. They were so much fun.
Okay. And sort of McDonald's for this episode. We love our hash browns. Love it. And some of those interviews include Scott Clifton, Romy Park, Patricia Darbo, Namely Matsuda, Kate Linder, Tabiana Ali for you JH fans, Jacqueline Grace Lopez, our buddy Lauren St. Victor, and of course Ashley Jones, and of course the producer Casey Katzmazik. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Amy says, I absolutely loved your interview with Annika Tami.
Thank you so much.
That right now, this is a show of promoting Formula content. So go ahead and promote that too. It's out there on Some Like It Classic.
Yeah, Some Like It Classic. It was a lovely time Annika. I had invited her on not to talk about Bold. We're both classic film nerds, as we like to put it. And she picked a movie, I picked a movie. We drank Prosecco and just just nerded out about a couple of our favorite films. It was an awesome time.
I'll be out. That's out now. So you can go audio or video, some like a classic. You should be following it anyway. Come on, bitches. Good show. And Annika's a friend of ours. That's why you probably want to how does Annika stuff. She's a friend of ours. We love her. It's just like it's the bomb. So lots of Bold and Beautiful-esque related adjacent content.
Yes.
That's what we do here at JLJ Media. And those are your church announcements. Just like, again, this weekend, look for us. I want to thank, as we go in, we're going to take you step by step our day at the event. I want to thank Eva Basler, Casey, gosh for sake, of course. Matt Clark is his name. I thought it was Smith, it was Clark. For helping us get there, getting us in, all the stuff. Brad Bell, I just talked to him. He was really great. So I just want to thank them for the latest to come to the event. But firstly, so this event, Tami heard about it first. I didn't even know about it. She heard about it first and told me. And so when she told me, I cleared everything. We were going. It was a hot day, Tami.
Woo!
Hot day in Los Angeles.
Hot day in Hollywood.
And Tami was wearing heels.
Yes. Because, it's not about comfort.
Yes.
It's seldom about comfort.
I wore flats this time. No, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot. It was a hot day. So they used to be in Television City. I guess I should answer this question because people are asking me why they moved. So Television City, part of the building was sold off. They were in part of the building. They moved things around, but they got a new location. And Sunset Las Palmas is still in Hollywood. It's another part of Hollywood. It's actually more further in Hollywood. And I think you actually tell me know a little bit about that studio, right? More than I do.
Yeah, there's so many amazing smaller studios with fantastic history. And I Love Lucy. It was the first 2 seasons of I Love Lucy. And then they bought, created Desilu Studios and Productions. That Girl. I don't know y'all watch Batgirl, Marlo Thomas, but I'm like a Batgirl fanatic. So the fact that there was that, you had films, not just television, but film. You had Mae West, you had Howard Hughes had a production company office on the lot. I'm getting goosebumps because that kind of history, whether it's at the big studios or it's regardless, because LA is so rich in this kind of history. And I just so appreciated being a part of that, as well as being a part of the ribbon cutting ceremony.
Yes, we'll show you a little later. One of the things is when you walk there, it's pink.
It's so pretty. It reminded me of the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yes.
It's just that really pretty pink and gray.
And palm trees. It's very Hollywood.
It is.
I kept saying that. Like, it's very Hollywood. It's so cute. And we were met by Matt, was a guy he was PR person who met us. He was very smiley the whole gate staff. I would give a shout to them. How nice they were.
Yes.
How friendly. Because we didn't know where we were going. So we had to go to one gate to get the passes, and go to another gate but they were also just like they liked their job. I appreciate that more than life these days. Trust and believe, right? So that was very nice. So we already had a good feel. She and I were excited. We got there at the right time, actually, because they were about to start. We weren't there that long before we had started. But the first person, because we were being escorted around. We had to walk a little ways. And all of a sudden, Tami was gone. She was pulled into a crowd, hugging some people. I didn't know who you were, because I didn't know who you were hugging. I guess I got grabbed for a second, so I don't know who you were hugging.
It was Naomi.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I had talked to her at Annika's Bachelorette. She was also there, and so it was just one of those kind of moments.
Right. And I started laughing. I go, I lost one. And then all of a sudden, I get turned around, and it's Annika Noel. She's like, and we hug.
Ray of sunshine, Miss Ray of sunshine.
Yeah, she's a ray of sunshine. And so we were kind of pulled and that's the fun thing about, because we know many of the cast members, obviously, we have our show over the years. So it's kind of like old home week. And then we had to go to the press side. We had to get to, there was a line in the press side, and so we started seeing what we know, of course, Errol Lewis and so our network, and Melody Atkins at Nighttime Confidential, just other people we know, and Michael Mattis, Dish and Days, fans. Michael like, he goes, you two. I heard him say he walked over.
Of course you're here.
Yeah, of course you're here. That's what he said. I love it. It was good to see him. So it's like, again, for us who are in the press, we're all in our corners. And it's usually the Emmys or events like this, we actually see each other. It's like old home week, right, Tam? It's like, so we're just saying it's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
That are all kind of, we see like we all kind of gather.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get together, right? We keep saying there's a bunch of us in LA. We're gonna try to we got work done out. I do want to get together for like a dinner. Everybody's sweet. So we're all there and we're doing our thing. And I love that show. Yeah, I love my girls like our show too. And so they literally, there's a whole bunch of cast. But first, I want to show you they had like a step and repeat. So go ahead, Mr. Boyce. You can go ahead and do A. There we is. And who is that taken by? Annika Noel, or no, not Annika Noel. But I'll call you Annika Noel. Tami Govey. Was that Michael Mattis?
I'm not sure.
They
were both there. I don't know.
No, that was Michael Mattis. That was Michael Mattis.
Is this Michael Mattis?
Yes. I want to give his credit. Make sure he gets his credit. He has MLM. Oh my God, MLM Images.
Okay, so it's L as in love, right? So M.
Why? Because he's ML Mattis, really? Yeah. What is the L? I don't know what the L is for.
I don't know what the L is for.
I have to ask him one day.
Little loose.
A little loose. Lots of wine. Like you can. We were trying to work it out. I was matching. They go, James, you're matching the thing. Like I was wearing blue and grayish stuff, and you matched him because your colors complement the gray.
Yeah, I had pink shoes on, so.
Right. We didn't even plan that. I know I'm matching a lot. That's what I'm saying. They said that. They go, James, you're matching. I go, I didn't even plan that. I totally did not plan that. You want something that was. I want something that was comfortable. Like, look, my shoes match. My shoes. Look at that. My shoes match.
I'm glad you weren't in heels because you would have towered over me.
Woo! I know. So we had a good time. I put my hair back in a bun, folks, because it was hot as F and nothing was going to happen. But I did shave. Did that. So I did that. But that was a nice little red carpet. It's a little brief little red carpet. Yeah. What is Pick B? I forgot what Pick B was already. As we're walking in, that's the production house area. It says, "Welcome to the Bowl of Beautiful." That's just another spot. I wish I showed that picture. So we had to walk by that to come in to go to that spot.
It was such a sweet sentiment. It was just so sweet of them to do that.
As a person who's had their name in marquee before, it's a very nice thing. It did. I did once, Tami, in San Francisco at the near the Castro Theater. My name was in lights. Castro welcomes James Lott. I actually have pictures. Oh my gosh! Exactly. I went to work in the Castro. I transferred from one store to another. I remember my Aunt Faith drove by and she goes, "That's my nephew's name." And she almost crashed.
Did you take pictures of it?
Oh, I'll show them to you. I have them. I told you. I
would love to see that.
My name was actually in a marquee in lights.
And on that theater. I mean,
I know.
Such an amazing theater.
I know. I don't know what his middle name is. I don't. Lorenzo. She said Lorenzo. How do I say it? But he's M. Oh my God, MLM Images. Of course, I had to shade him because I'm JLJ Media.
You inspire. You inspire.
You laugh with that. So we go in, and now we'll go into now. So we're there. We kind of have a semi-shady spot, And there's a bunch of cast photos. So I believe C is a cast photo. I think C is a cast photo, I believe. I should bring something.
And
There it
honestly,
is.
James, honestly, I felt like it went from, oh, there's someone, and all it was like a tidal wave. And all of a sudden the cast just descended and everybody was there and it was, oh my gosh. And Casey was running around trying to orchestrate everything, like, get over here, you gotta do this, and where's so and so. He was the conductor of everything. It was amazing.
He was. It was really funny to see them. It's like herding cats. Because the thing is, like, I was talking to Lawrence. We were talking to Lawrence. Lawrence St. Vincent at the end.
Yes.
He just from seeing us. He saw me and sought me out. I was like, bro, oh my God. So, we're hugging and talking. And I knew I was like, okay, we're here to do this part. Then I know I'll say hi to people afterwards. Like, we weren't planning to do any interviews. We weren't there for any interviews.
No.
We were just there to see people. I want to get some pictures, and that was it. But and at this point, we didn't know we could go have a set tour either. We didn't even know that. So, like, Jackie was not there. She was not there. And everybody you see everybody in this picture is there. That's the folks who are there, or these people in this picture. Some of them, it was their first day, and they're there to work. Those are the producers. Those are producers of Bold and Beautiful. With Brad Bell in the center. That's the man. That's the legend from the legendary Bell family, the Bell Dramatic Cereal Company. That's who they is. Those are their producers. So that's kind of I wanted, they were there. So everybody you see in the picture, they were there. All I see is my Donald. Oh, don't worry, we'll show you the thing. So I'm gonna show you that in the next segment. But they had some speeches, and oh my God, what was his name again? The guy from
Victor.
Victor. Oh my God, I wrote his name down. I forgot his name. Sorry, folks, I forgot his name. But he gave some lovely speeches, talked about it. Brad Bell took a speech. So now Brad's ribbon cutting speech is about 4 minutes long. It's posted already under Bold and Beautiful Rewind. It's already out. I see you guys are already listening and watching it. It's out there now, so you just go to that and you can watch and listen to the speech. We only did a short. I'm going to show right now just of the countdown and the ribbon cutting. Mr. Boyce, you may go ahead and do that.
Countdown. Ready? 10. What's it? 10. 9.
8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Such an amazing moment. Oh.
I know. I'm going to take it back right there again. I love it. It was very sweet. I had never been to a studio opening, so it's like the first time I've ever been to a studio opening. I just never have. Now, I don't have it. I'm going to post it. There's going to be some little things we're going to post on our socials, of course. And one of that is the marching band. I didn't put it on this one, but there was a marching band that played the theme song of the Bold and Beautiful.
And the name of the band, they're called the LA Marching Band. You can find them on Instagram, and they were a surprise.
Yes.
A surprise.
Totally.
And they played the theme song to the Bold and Beautiful, and it was perfect. It was perfect. You had confetti shooting in the air, and then you had a marching band start up. It was amazing.
It was so over the top and soapy. I told Casey that was perfect. That was perfect. I mean, that was like, I didn't expect that, and it was perfect. So it was great. So they did that. Lawrence was not shirtless. Didn't get that this time. No, he was not shirtless. But yeah, it was. Some of the actors didn't know about the band either. All knows we didn't know, so we were just like, that was great. And it was a lot. It was a lot of fun to see that. And then they opened it up for pictures. So now, while I was taking pictures, I was busy saying hi. We were busy saying hi to people. And so these aren't. This isn't everybody. Again, go to our socials. Tami and I both have already started showing pictures and stuff.
But there's still so much to put up.
Yes. Yeah. So these are just a few that Flo's going to flash to one. We're going to tell you, we can say obviously who they are and do that. There you go. The man, the myth, the legend, Don Diamont. Oh,
I know.
Flo will stay here for a minute because Flo doesn't understand. This is our man. This is the man of men. Ken Clark sees he's already, look at his eyes, already big. I'm going to say for Ken Clark and everybody else, if there's a vortex, it's him. Now, Tami has to take over part of the story because she got us this photo. Because I was all nervous. Like, he was talking like, God, Tami, tell me what you did.
There were a couple of people where, things were happening so quickly. There were so many people everywhere. There was so much going on. And there were a couple of moments where it was just, James, this is it. Like, we're not going to, this is our window. We probably got a 5-second window. We got to go in. So I just went in and James was right behind me. And he was so kind and sweet and just so happy. Everybody was really happy for the day and for why they were there.
Yes. And the thing, we had a lot of conversations off camera, which I appreciate because it's, Tami and I are very blessed to be able to be in this position. I know a lot of you guys at home would love to be in this position. We're your conduit to this. And we don't take it lightly. We're very lucky to do this. I appreciate some things being off camera. We're solidifying relationships. And so when we bring them on the show, they're comfortable, and then we'll talk about this stuff on the show. But it was more about just regular life. And I told Don I loved his videos with his wife Cindy. He was doing it in a pandemic. They were actually really hilarious. So you guys maybe, Kim, I know you remember them. Where he played basically the straight guy to his wife. She was doing all kinds of stuff, and he said, "You might have to do this again." They were very popular. But they were very. I love that they were hilarious. It showed another side of Don. So, but I had to say that to him. It was off camera. It wasn't on camera. It was like we're just talking. But he looks that good in person, folks.
Yes.
I mean, I don't even want to go on anybody else. I just want to stay with it. Go to the next person, please. And I can stare at them.
Oh.
Our girls. Our girls.
Yes.
The Nazawa ladies, Naomi and Romy. Romy and I mean, we had a really big connection when I interviewed. I did the interview with her last year, and she said, "Yeah, we had a great connection. We did. We really hit it off. Before our show, and afterwards, we talked a little bit. She's a great lady, great actress. They were so cute. So we had a great time get to see them. I just love them so much.
And again, it was one of those serendipitous moments where, oh my gosh, we've got the sisters together. Let's get a photo, right?
And that's Tanner behind him, right there. That's Tanner looking.
Oh, there he is. Yes.
He's kind of in it. But then Tammy was like, "Oh, there's Naomi right here," because she was turned around this way, and they brought her back, and then we got it together. I just love them. Next one, please. There's Scott Clifton.
Oh, Scott. That was another. Okay, we here's the moment, because it was the most precious. There was a small step, and he was sitting on the step talking to the 3 kids on the show, right? I think the 3, and he was just huddled with the children surrounding him, and then someone called him in.
Yeah.
And so he got up, and that's when I said to James, "Okay, we don't have much time. Let's just see if we can say hi."
Yeah.
And I had interviewed him at Annika's bachelorette party, so we had that rapport, which was great.
Yeah, you'll see that on Thursday. I've never met Scott Clifton. It's my first time. Believe it or not, folks, I know it's kind of crazy. I don't know everybody in Hollywood. I know a lot of people, not everybody. He could not been nicer. He was funny. He was nice. Lots of energy. And Scott's hair is so cat daddy. Yeah, it's so funny. So it was a lot of fun to meet him. I look forward to one day myself interviewing him one day. I like to interview him one day. So it was good to meet him. Next, you know, that's my buddy, Lawrence St. Victor, of course. And I just show you guys this. As you can see, the buildings are pink behind us. Just want you to know that that's how they kind of look. No, I never met Scott. Amanda's met Scott. Tami has met Scott. I'm the last one who's never met him or anything. So I'm not sure, brother Candace. But yeah, it's Lawrence St. Victor, and I said this to his face right before, and somebody else said the same thing. He's one of the nicest guys in the soap world. Like seriously, he's one of the nicest. Always a smile, always appreciative, always uplifting. He is such a nice guy, and it's genuine. It's real, and he's been such a supporter of my career. I know him 10 years now at this point. He is just amazing. But I just want people to know, if I can't get out to everybody, you'll meet Lawrence St. Victor, nice guy. You will not be disappointed. Yeah, he's hot too. Okay, next.
There's more.
So it was like next. You just turn his cut off the next one. And there's our girl. There is our girl. Oh, I love Annika so much. And you know, I think about this Tami. I think about Tami and I met Annika, God, how many years ago now at this point? Was 7?
7? Yeah, was it 2017? No, 8.
No, 20. I think it was 20.
18 or 19?
Like,
Yeah.
That was out.
Maybe 19.
Okay, it's about 6 years ago we met her. And after West TV, one of our guests for the Bold Breakdown. And it was after she had like 6 months of crying every day on screen.
It was the baby Beth story.
Yeah, the baby Beth story. So I keep thinking about that to what she's done now. And you get mad at her and you get mad at the character, all that. But you can't deny the actress puts it in every single performance. But on the outside, I've got to know her outside of it. She's such a nice, down-to-earth, regular gal. She's hilarious.
She was talking to all the media. Annika just has a natural curiosity and genuineness about her. So when she approaches someone and asks questions about, oh, you know, who are you with again? Because I want to make sure that I can start remembering all the outlets. And she's genuine and she's really just curious about those circles that support the show.
Yeah, completely. We love Annika. Next. Now you know, my girl. I saw her second. It was Kate. We saw KKL first. Then I saw her. She's like, she always goes, "Hey, you." It's like I've known her now about 8 years. She always says that she sees me at any event that we're at. We've been at many events together. And I know her and Sean Kanan are close in real life. So we got a chance. I get to say it to her. We give it to a good hug. I mean, I know she's Sheila, but in real life, she's such a nice person. She's so nice and great. And I always love seeing her. She's like an old friend. So every time I see her, it's good. And I told her about the 8 toes. We were laughing about that. I said, you and them 8 toes, cracking those jokes about that. She goes, yeah, it's really fun. So I set this little behind the scenes tea. As you know, I'm good friends with Sean Kanan, of course. So, and he wasn't there. So Sean wasn't there. And I sent him this picture and I go, Sean, why aren't you here? I miss you. And he goes, oh, I love you both so much. And he sent me a picture of him and his wife in Italy. So Sean was in Italy that day. Well, he was there longer than that day, but he was in Italy that day. He was for a day. No, he was there that day. And so I was going to see my friend. But she's my friend too. And so it's just really good to see Miss Kimberly. Here. Next one. The Queen. I mean, and she's in full makeup because she's working. Now she was working that and shit. What'd she say? She worked that whole morning. She already had worked like that whole morning or whatever.
Yeah, she was, she had the script in hand. So it was in between taking pictures, the ceremony, and then she'd go off to the side and she had the script in hand and she's looking at lines. So it was a busy day.
But she's a pro. Even with that, Tami, she still came out and put on a smile. I mean it's a real smile. Like the thing I'm saying, but she's the queen, and she knows us because we know her and her man. We're friends. So, and I mean, I've interviewed her so many times over the years, and I think you have too. It's great to see her, and she looked beautiful. She had a beautiful outfit on.
Yeah.
Wherever that episode was that day, you can't.
Yeah.
That's showing you. That's showing you the outfit. I'm like, that's going to show you that. But she's the queen. She's the queen, and there's that. Next, I don't know how many I have left. What's next? I lost count. I know there is the reason why we're here, right? Yeah. His parents, Lee Phillip Bell and William J. Bell Sr. His sister, Laura Lee Bell, who I met, also plays cricket on YNR. Got to meet her, finally. Got to meet him. And I want to say something. He was standing at one point, there was, like I said, there was lots of hustle and bustle happening. Everybody was, meeting each other. There's one point where he was like standing by himself for it. It was like for a second, he was by himself. I did a Tami. I blow guard over there, and I said, "Hi, Mr. Bell. I'm James Hutchinson from JLJ Media." And he gave me a firm handshake, looked me in the eye. We had like a conversation for like 7 minutes. It's a nice conversation about the studios and life and change. All right, so I want to say hi, Mr. Bell. Thank you so much. And he took a picture with me, and I just thought it was really cool. That was just very. You rarely get to meet the owner / executive producer / you really get to meet them. And I've had the lovely fortune to have met some in this business. That actually, the shows that I work on, I've met the people who help create. I mean, it's rare. It's rare to find that. So very nice. So there are more pictures, of course, from me and Tami. Go to our socials. Go to Born Beautiful Universe. Go to Tami Govey at Tami.Govey. Go to James Lodge at JLJ Media. I've been posting things on there too. I just want to give you a taste of what we saw there. People were there, like when Torsten was there. John McCook. We had to talk with John McCook real quick. He was there.
Yes, that's right. Well, we were waiting in line for our burgers. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we were. They had the habit, which if you're in California, you know the habit. They haven't said
it was so good. So appreciative too. We weren't expecting to stay as long as we did, but everyone was so welcoming. Like, yeah, you're welcome. Please go get some food. Do this. Blah blah blah. Blah. It was. Everyone was so gracious.
Yeah,
so gracious.
Seriously. I mean, it was crazy. So we got other people. So the other people we have pictures with, so you'll see in her pictures that are out there. Now I want you to know, we're not going to let you leave without seeing some of the studio, of course, and talk about the studio, because there was one person who was given a tour. We missed this because we were talking to everybody else. We missed it. No cupcakes, Canada. I'm like, there were no cupcakes. I can't eat them anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't have any cupcakes. I don't know if Jackie had a baby. We were not sure. I don't know, but she was not there. No. But anyway, the whole point was we could go at any time. They're just like, whenever you want to go in there. I mean, that was from KC Brad. It was like, just whenever you want to go in there, take a look. Well, I didn't know it was that much for free reign. I posted on my YouTube Shorts and TikTok, Tami and I being there for a minute. We ran to Crew Morrow, who plays.
Will.
We ran to him and met him.
Great haircut.
Yeah, great haircut. So that's out there.
Short hair. Looks really good. Looks really cute.
So these are just some of the scenes of us going on the set. Because we first walked in, it felt good, kids. Woo! It felt good. Oh, Tami, James, Don smelled like $1 million. I keep asking. I didn't smell him. It was hot outside. All right, that's why. We just. He had a nice firm handshake. He looked good. It's all I get. I know that's pretty funny. So you get to walk in and you go. We went to the left. Yeah. And there's like 2 rows of sets. So then we turned the first. And so, Flo, I think we go to movie B.
This is huge. Oh, I'm going to bump into you. This is huge. Oh my goodness. There's a crossover here. This is Forrester Creations. This is Forrester Creations. That is crazy.
I know, I'm getting goosebumps. Just like from looking at that footage. Isn't that crazy, Tami? And I've been to other sets that are smaller. These are nice size sets.
Yes.
And it was a trip. It was a trip to be in. I felt like a fan all of a sudden. To see these sets up close is a trip. Yes, follow Flobo, of course. Flobito everywhere. Oh boys. But it's just a trip because you're like, I'm trying to be professional and like gather pictures. I'm going, it's the forest there. Like, it's just seeing it to believe it. It's just yeah. Don and Kimberly did a whole tour on their team tonight. Yes, but you're getting our fan perspective of this because they work on the sets. For us, it's a trip, right, Tami? Like just they walk in and see the beach house, or it's a trip, isn't it?
It was, there were so many things going on at once in regards to being behind the scenes like that, because you absolutely coming from the fan perspective, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this, but also just it hit in you of the history, again, the history of the show and what these locations have meant to the fans over the years. The legacy that is the Bold and the Beautiful, there it was in front of us, to the right, to the left. And then you looked up into this just sky of lights, and you think about the crew and just the massive effort it took to get these sets and build, and just, again, kudos. And Casey touched on that as well. Just the effort involved to getting everything together for this day and to get production up and running. It took a village, and it takes a village. So kudos.
Yes. We're going to show you some pictures from some other sets of places. So we'll take some pictures. Because we walked through, we took some video, took some pictures, more stuff online. We're showing these little snippets for you guys. So some of the rooms, look at you guys know these rooms. I don't even have to tell you. You know these rooms. That's what's so crazy. That's the front. I mean, that's where the lemon bars are from Pam. I mean, it's just kind of like, it's great. That foyer is so beautiful. Next. There you go. That's so looking now. Look outside. The facades, they're all facades, as you can tell, but they're nice. Like I said, they're nice size. And see, they actually have pictures. They have pictures of the cast is right, but like you would have with a family. I for some reason I found that amusing. It was like, oh yeah, that picture of me, yeah, of course.
It makes total sense. Yeah.
Right, it makes total sense. I mean, the reason it amused me for some reason. I was like, that's so cool. And all the sets. Like I said, we have some more stuff going on your socials. We'll show you that stuff there. But we're going to give we have one more piece of a movie to show you again too. But just want to show you that it's such a great set. You go ahead and show movie C also.
Okay, folks. So here's Stephanie's place. This is really cool. All the detail. That's what I'm liking. Behind the set. It is a trip. It's like a real house. Except, you guys, it feels really good in here. It feels really good in here. The air conditioning. I do want to sit on one of these couches so bad. I don't want to get in trouble.
I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't. So, folks, I didn't. Anybody watching the movie? I didn't sit. I wanted to sit down. I didn't. I was good. I didn't go up the steps either. I wanted to, but I didn't. Maybe one day when I make my on-screen appearance, Casey, then maybe I'll be able to walk up the stairs, sit down. No. the set, I mean, they look real. I mean, like seriously, if you didn't look up or over, they were very detailed. I mean, they were nice sizes. So, I mean, I was like, wow, that's a bedroom. That's a living room. Those couches.
That is true to size. You know,
Yeah.
oftentimes you go on a set and the rooms are significant. They look large on television or in film, but they're a lot smaller in person. And that was not the case.
No, that's what I said. I was going, wow, this looks really good.
Yeah.
It was such a. We were thankful, and we got to go to both studio stages, see everything. It was a lot of fun to do that, and thank you both for letting us walk through there and do that. So,
Yes.
you know, people are like, "Did you take anything?" Of course, they didn't take nothing. Of course, hello. I'm sure they have everything. Like have things on them. Like you pick it up. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I'm like, no. But it was a lot of fun to see everything and see all the detail. Shout out to the crew. I mean, before we even went further, the crew. I mean, I know everybody says this, but it's just the truth. They're there before you get there. They're there after you leave. They set all of that up. I mean, it's amazing what they do. Well, as we wrap up, you know, like I said, I wanted to thank Casey, Matt, and Eva, you know, so much for just letting us be part of this situation. Congratulations to them. It's a great studio. Tami, you have any kind of final thoughts about this experience?
You know, just on the heels of what you're saying, you know, the gratitude is real. The experience was magical and very special for everyone involved. And this is a new chapter, new beginnings, new chapter, new stories. And it was an honor to be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I've been doing a Bone Beautiful show for almost 10 years. We're getting there. I think it's like 8 years. We're getting there. So I felt re-energized for the show.
Yes, agreed.
But we felt the re-energization from the cast and the people there. Like I felt it. Like they were like, we're somewhere new. It's exciting. I have my dress. People were saying I can get my dress room together. Like, they were very exciting.
And a thank you to Victor Coleman.
Thank you. Thank you.
From Hudson Pacific. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I was trying, like, I gotta find his name somewhere. You know, we really wanted to share this with you. You're our fans. You're our faithful fans. But you guys are Lotties, of course. And Flobo is beginning underneath. Like a Classic is also on JLJ Media. Of course, the daytime is on JLJ Media. Bone Beautiful mini spotlights on JLJ. So if you're a Bold fan, various shows will have stuff on there. Thank you, King Clark. But we bring this content for you. I mean, we have fun ourselves. We're showing it to you, so that you can have a little something, you know, for you. So we're grateful to do this. Tami.Gavea, where can they find you if they really want to find you anywhere?
Yeah, so Insta, Tami.Gavea, and on Facebook and Twitter, Tami Gavea. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
That stuff. Shout out to our director, producer tonight, Flobo Boys. He's a friend to LJ Media, and to all of our shows. He does a lot of stuff for us. Make sure you Flobito.com is his website. We absolutely have radio is his company. Flobo Voice on, I know it's on oh my God, on Twitter, on X. I guess it's called X. It's like Twitter X or Twix, whatever they're calling these days. Flobo Voice on Instagram also, so follow him there. He has all kinds of Substack called Just a Sandwich. I love it. It's a great little article he puts out on there. And he has Black Baseball Mixtape he does on Mondays. He has Draped in Gold with Jack Farmer. So he has a lot going on. So check him out, support him, because I told you so. You have to do it. I'll find you. You don't. And Bold Beautiful is on during the week at 12:30 in Los Angeles, 12:30 p.m. in Los Angeles on Channel 2. I don't know where it is, where you guys are, wherever you guys are. Yes, Flo was also an author. Yeah, he has several books out too, including Graduation. So yes, he's memoir. We love Flo. We got to support him. You can follow me, Raw James on Tears of Soul at James platforms. Of course, I'm everywhere you want me to be. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm on 2 and 2. Oh, Chuck Bullery. We'll see you in 2 and 2 on September 7th, starting with the Beyond the Gates after show at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So join us all then. Bye.